What a week in the markets. Nvidia was being crushed, AI being crushed by the DeepSeek news. Meanwhile, our portfolio is fine and green. Let's have a look at what does it mean for your portfolio. What are the actual AI winners and losers? How to play this? And let's start. If you're new here, we are moving together from 50K to 6 million in portfolio value. We are at 1.1 million right now. We are in 10 stocks and one commodity, which is Bitcoin. And there have been some moves in the portfolio this week. Actually, our biggest stock position right now is San Lorenzo. Why? Because industrials are being beaten down. Europe is beating down. And this is my favorite industrial stock from Europe. But my second favorite industrial stock from Europe is Ferrari. And so we have added 21K in Ferrari too over the last weeks. And if you are in the Sprint Club, you have been informed live. If you're not in a Sprint Club, make sure you join us. strategysprints.com/community. It's free, jump in. Now, this is the portfolio. And what does it mean for your portfolio? Let's look at some AI winners and losers. One thing is clear. The market is punishing everybody who builds AI. So if you are TSM, ASML, or NVIDIA, you're getting punished. But it is rewarding the people who actually use AI. My favorite winner is MasterCard. MasterCard was up 2.5%, while NVIDIA was down 17%. Why? Because they don't have the risk of building the chips. They don't build any chips, but they use AI. They use AI for fraud prevention, for real-time cyber security protection, for many, many things. And MasterCard, Booking, Sophia Genetics, Amazon, Google, even Meta and Microsoft might be the winners of this because they don't need to build the LLM, they just use it. So I think the winners are actually all the companies that don't have the risk of building the right model or building the right chips. They just plug them in and use them to create more value. Those are the winners. So go through your portfolio. Who doesn't have the risk of building the chip? Who doesn't have the risk of building the right model? And who will become even more valuable to their clients because they're doing it faster, cheaper, or better. So one of my winners is MasterCard in the portfolio. If we go back, MasterCard is right now a $14,000 position. I wish it was higher, right? It's such an amazing company, and it's absolutely unshaken by what happened right now. So I really wish this position was higher, and I hope we can build it to a higher position this year, 2025. Now, what else? If we go against the grain, we might say, okay, so if the market is punishing the builders, let's look at the builders because they will still build. Yes, they have some risk, but maybe they are very undervalued. So let's pick two, ASML and TSM, and look at their valuation. One of them is actually very interesting. So if NVIDIA just sends a PDF to TSM and TSM builds it, now obviously TSM has a moat and NVIDIA in this case doesn't have a moat. That's why NVIDIA is being punished so strong. Now let's go to TSM. Is it a buy right now? I think it's still overvalued. And also according to Guru Focus, it's still overvalued. It would have to cool down quite a lot more in order to enter a buy zone. On the other side, ASML is really undervalued. So if you want to play against the current sentiment, actually ASML is an interesting play right now. And there is not that much geographical risk there in Europe. It's in the Netherlands, the headquarters. So it's less geopolitical risk than ASML. But also ASML is building European facilities. They will be ready 2027, and the Arizona facility ready maybe even 2026. So they're also not that geographically at risk anymore. Now, should we be long TSM, short NVIDIA? In this article here, I go through the details of why I think that Inference will win and training is losing. So NVIDIA, which is basically training is getting cheaper, but inference is getting more expensive. And for inference, you need TSM, and TSM needs, at least for that little EUV part, they need something that ASML is building. So TSM and ASML have the moat. The winners, they have the distribution, Microsoft, Meta. They have the clients and they have the distribution. This is from my side what's going on in the market, and you'll find a lot of details here. Now, how are we playing the market? Personally, I am playing right now cash secured puts. So I'm selling puts, which is like an insurance. You're saying if the house doesn't burn, I get like $200 premium. So I am generating cash during this period. Why? Because I expect even more volatility and I want to buy those strong companies. What am I personally buying? What's on my buy list? I want to add more Harvia, more MasterCard, and more Nubank to my portfolio this year. I just added more Ferrari and a lot more San Lorenzo, and I feel underweight Harvia and Nubank. If you wonder what the heck are Harvia and Nubank, theinvestingshow.beehive.com, you can find articles on every single of them. So enjoy, especially new holdings is something that I find really, really, really interesting. And there is a deep dive right there, theinvestingshow.beehive.com, and you can read it up. I hope this was helpful. Let me know how your portfolio is going and what you need next. If you want to join the Sprint Club, it's strategysprints.com/community, or you go to the App Store and download it there. The app is called Strategy Sprints. Have a great day, everyone. Keep rolling.